And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program, Crypto Hulk show by Jave. Yes, we're going to talk about Swift today. We got some other articles as well. I want you to see what's going on, everybody. It's all coming together. All of a sudden now, have you noticed the more positive crypto news happens, and I've been telling you this for years, what they do to distract you is they'll give you, they have to release certain kinds of news, but then they throw in like bad shit somehow. Swift's doing this, that, with the other. Oh, let's dump the silver market. Let's dump the crypto market. So that's what that does. Then all they do is talk about price. All they do is talk about price. The biggest, greatest distraction of all. If you understand, see what the problem is, we got a bunch of people that don't put in the work. They watch the Crypto Hulk show 10, 15 minutes. Hey, they're done. They got to go. Those are the first people. Oh, Crypto Hulk. What about this? Oh, Crypto Hulk. What about that? Those are the 10 to 15 minute today, tomorrow. I want to buy crypto today, be rich tomorrow. Oh, man, I'm frustrated. Okay, I'm selling. Those same people run to channels where they're giving you price predictions. Like that's what this is, man. This is a fucking toy. He's got a crystal ball right there. See that? I'll give you $20. Can you tell me what the price of XRP is going to be? Yeah, it'll be $1,000 January 1st. How did that price prediction work out? Then when everybody realized that was a scam, then this guy says, oh, XRP is going to be 3 digits in a few weeks. Well, here we are. I guess 3 digits is $1.50, right? And people are like, no, let me suck your dick some more. I need another price prediction. These people are so desperate. I'm like, wow. They don't even see it. Now, that's called a self-serving bias, or we can call that a confirmation bias. But what we have is a situation where you watch your favorite social media influencer, and they can come up with dumb shit, bullshit price predictions, and you'll keep eating it up, the dog shit, and the dog will drop another fat load price prediction dog shit, and you'll eat that up. And anybody that says otherwise, shut up. Don't you say anything about him. Don't you say he's got more credibility than you. Shut up. You see how these people work? It's sad, but they don't even know. They don't even know the situation they're in. They have so much self-serving bias. They ignore the truth. Right? And they just because, like with Trump, for instance, they don't care if what would happen, no matter what. Trump's bad. Trump says, hey, let's get rid of crime. No, you can't get rid of crime. These people need help. It don't matter what he says. It doesn't matter what this president says. These people are like, oh, he's bad. Nothing Trump does will ever be good for 4 years. You've been in those relationships. Hey, we've been in those relationships before, right? No matter what you do, you're wrong. I think this might get me in a little bit of hot water. But like the girl puts out, do I look fat in this? Do you really want to know? That girl over there, Tamara, she's pretty, isn't she? That's all. You see what I'm talking about? No matter what you do, you son of a bitch. Well, you asked me. These are the things I'm talking about. Self-serving biases. People, and it don't matter, male, female, guys will do the same thing. Who you talking to? Right? I'm like this, man. You want to be with me? Great. If you don't, go. It's just like that, you know? If I'm doing something wrong, I need to find out what it is so I can fix it. I'm not trying to walk around trying to defend, oh, that's a good YouTuber right there. Nah, nah, nah. You know, you're a pile of shit anyway. Nah, nah, nah. Do you really feel that insecure about what you do? Are you that insecure? You got to defend all this shit that you do. I don't give a shit what people say about me. Fuck it. You don't like it? Don't watch my fucking show. I don't go on other people's shows and leave comments. Oh, you're blah, 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 blah. I don't even give a fuck. I don't even watch anybody else's show because I don't give a shit. Give me a price. Give me a pro prediction. Jerry says, Jerry, I'll give you a prediction. You're going to be a winner if you watch Crypto Hulk. Oh, Crypto Hulk. That was good. That was good. Oh, see, Jerry knows. This guy's laying down $50. Not, he already knows. These people watch my program. Hey, Caleb Brown tells me, man, you got some loyal fans, dude. I'm like, look, these are people that want truth. These are people that put in work. My program takes work, dude. 1 fucking hour to watch it, sometimes twice a day. That's a lot of fucking time and commitment. For me to make this show, I work every day looking for shit, man. And it just takes a lot of time to do the research. I've given up a lot of time in the show, thousands of hours. And I don't regret one show at all. Almost doing this 6 years coming up. Maybe in a few months, I'll be doing this 6 years. Then you get the people, dude, I'm like, dude, I've been giving away free shows for 6 years, dumbass. With these stupid fucking comments some people leave, it's insane. Oh, you have a membership. People can't afford memberships. In this economy, Can people ever afford anything whenever? No. The answer is no. We had 4 years of Biden. That was fucked up. 4 years of Trump. Here we are. I'm on my 6th year of making this fucking show, man. The thing is, you can watch my show for free and still be rich, right, Lynn? You can watch my show, the free show, and be rich. The $500 membership now, I'm giving it away at 3 months because I know you can see. I know, but you can see by looking around, something's going on right now. The Commodity Future Trading Commission chairman told us in 2 months, Trump's going to have legislation on his desk. You see all this crazy shit going on? They're all shuffling around. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Some stuff I don't know. Maybe they'll dump the whole economy. Black Swan, right? So some people are like, I watch Crypto Hulk more than midget porn. Oh my God. But people are seeing what they've never seen in crypto before. We sure do appreciate Hulk. My son thinks Hulk is the best ever. I do too. People get these memberships. Now I realize we're getting to the point where it's getting real close. That's why I just freed it up and said, you know what? I'll accept a certain number of people right now. Not 500 a month, 500 for 3 months. So whenever you got a question, whenever you need a little guidance, Crypto Hulk, tell me about this. Why are you so much on such and such? Or should I go and get some of that? Tell me why. And I bust out the research and I'll say, well, because of this and that and the other. And I think with what this and that. Got one guy that made a really bad investment choice. Then he calls to get a membership from me. And I'm like, wouldn't you want to have got a membership first, and then put down 5 or 10 grand on what you did? Probably would have been, I mean, why not? You know, you're probably going to join anyway, right? Like, let's work together to figure out, you want to sell your XRP, all of it, so you can, I understand your reasoning, but what if? See, there's things that it just, for the next 3 months, you're going to have access to having whatever kinds of question answered. I'll do my best to try to figure out the best answer you could get, to figure out a strategy so you won't do anything dumb. Okay. It's always good to run something by me. You already know how I am. I'm pretty skeptical about everything. So if I say, sounds good to me, then, oh shit, because this guy's usually a hater on everything. Okay. And if I'm like, I wouldn't do that, but that's you can do what you want. But if it was me, I wouldn't touch it. Somebody asked me today about something like, I'm not going to touch that. There was some crypto. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah. I don't want to talk about it, but we talked about it yesterday. Actually, on a show, somebody asked me like White Castle or White Hood or some shit. I'm like, dude, don't fucking touch that. Now, when I studied it close to a year ago, it kind of looked good, and there's a lot of dark little conspiracy stuff going on. Oh wait, Cali boy, no sign holder here. Another membership. Let's go. Cali boy's like, fuck, dude, I could save $1,000. Okay, Cali boy's on for 3 months. What's that? 95. Today's date is the 7th. So, Cali boy, you've got Crypto Hulk coverage till May 7th. And by then, we should have crypto laws according to the Commodity Future Trading Commission. Because we're already seeing all kinds of crazy. I think speculators are getting out. That's what I think it is. People that are speculating are selling out. Because people like you and me, we just look at straight up facts and connections. And I'm not uncertain about anything I do. I don't always have to know Floridian. Let me write this down. Now we are in more of a psychological warfare. I've never seen no shit like this in crypto. It's almost as if they're trying to scare everybody out. Not me. Not me, says the guy that sits in 32-degree water for 9 minutes and gets fucking frozen. Oh, sure, Crypto Hulk. That's totally normal. You know why I do that? To develop a mental strength. People are like, why are you doing that? I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Oh, shit. Got another one. Jeffrey Gaylord wants to be to have access to the Crypto Hulk hotline 24/7. Well, when I sleep, I'm not answering no phone. I turn the ringer off, so... Okay, Jeffrey is on board with Crypto Hulk Hotline till May 7th. Congratulations. So we talk about Root Network. Mr. OG, the Root Network. Oh, God, 3 zeros and a 1. Look, what we'll do is we're going to go over real-world connections, facts, and all these things. You're going to call me up. You're going to have questions. Maybe say, Crypto Hulk, I want to ask you a question. Sure. We'll figure out whatever you got to discuss. Maybe you got questions for your friends or something. I got to get to work here. If you want to become a member for a few months, it's cool. What is that one? Red compass. Okay. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I'm not I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advice. Everything on the show is a lie. What happens over here when you're not looking is me and Chucky and Zoltar. Chucky has this stripper girlfriend, and she's like 13 inches tall, and she drives for Uber. Imagine that one. See, here's Chucky. He likes snorting heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, just like me and Zoltar. We all do this stuff 24/7. You can't see it. It's really something else. We use LSD and all these drugs, and we stay high 24/7. So anything I've ever said if I ever call you or you call me on the Crypto Hulk hotline and say, Crypto Hulk, I need some assistance, we're all super fucking high over here. So I just want to let you know. All right, that's the legal disclaimer. Now let's start here. We've got Swift. Now all the people, all these years, Swift's going to get replaced by Ripple, huh? Because Brad Garlinghouse said, okay, so let's get the record straight. Ripple is the government. They are government contractor, subcontractor. I've already shown you the Ripple Russia, Ripple China, Ripple Singapore, all these things. Okay, it's the government. Their goal is all the governments are working for the top 5 families of the world to control the world. The top 5 families of the world want global domination and control. How do you do that? Cryptocurrency. Crypto in general. In law, in healthcare, everything's going to be cryptographic codes. You won't have a credit card anymore. You'll be your face scan and all that digital ID stuff. All this stuff's coming out to control everybody. You're not going to see it right now. You're not going to suspect it. It's going to happen real slow without you knowing. Now let's look here. Ripple is a software company. They make software for businesses, governments, okay, primarily a lot of government stuff. Swift has driving economic growth in India. First, let's start here. We're going to talk about Swift makes an announcement that they're in India and they got this cross-border payment system. Let me show you what this is. Come on now. I think we all know what this is. Swift announces they're in India. Now look at this article I just sent you. What does this say here? Google-backed payment company Ripple. Let's repeat that again. Google-backed payment company Ripple. Google-backed payment company Ripple is in talks with NPCI banks for what? Account-to-account transfers globally. Google-backed payment company Ripple is in talks with banks in India, National Payments Corporation of India, to facilitate account-to-account transfers globally without having to be part of any payment network. Oh. Google and Ripple, this is back in 2017 actually, my bad, almost 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago. We're looking at April 2017, 9 years ago almost. Google-backed payment company Ripple is in India hooking up National Payments Corporation of India, where you don't have to join any payment network. Ripple hooks up the country of India 9 years ago. Now, one of India's biggest banks. Now, I'm showing you all this because we're getting into Swift article. And what's Swift about? Banks and all kinds of moving messaging. Let's call it money. Swift moves money all around the world through their messaging platform, which is now ISO. HFDC joins Ripple. This will be mentioned in the article with Swift. HFDC, one of India's biggest banks, joins Ripple 6 years ago. Okay? Here's an article here showing how Swift and Ripple, now I'm not saying they're partners, but Swift uses Ripple technology. You don't have to be Ripple's partner to do that. Here's an article here about Thunes. Thunes partners with Adar Jawafa Bank Now, Thunes is a payment company, a global cross-border payments company. It works with Adagerwafa Bank. How does this happen? Thunes is connected to Adagerwafa Bank via Ripple. Oh, it's using the RippleNet and Thunes together. RippleNet and Thunes together help Adagerwafa Bank in Morocco area, okay? Now, look at this article here. Swift and Ripple working together. There's your article right there, everybody. Bam. 2024. Thunes Bank. So Thunes Bank that uses Ripple and their partners enables banks. Thunes Bank enables to unlock mobile wallet payments via their existing Swift connectivity. What do we got here? Thunes is working with Ripple, who's a Google partner, to set up a network to move money around the world where you don't have to join a specific bank. Then Thunes is also tied up with Swift for messaging to send those messages at the same time where the money's going. Right? You have Ripple moving the money and Swift is moving the messaging. They're working together. Swift and Ripple didn't say they're partners. They're working together. Swift utilizes Ripple and Ripple utilizes Swift. They don't have to be partners. Not saying they're partners. It's like I drive my car on the Reno Highway. I'm not a partner with the Reno Highway. I use their freeway and then they tax me. See how that works? Doesn't show a business relationship, okay? Ripple doesn't have to be a Swift partner for you guys to get rich off it. HBAR doesn't have to be a partner of any particular company, but they're going somebody like is going to use their hardware to protect against quantum threat. So you have to get out of your head this thought. Well, there's no evidence that they're partners with them, Crypto Hulk. You don't need to be partners with them. All they got to do is use the Ripple technology, which they will, dumbass. It's an open source platform, dumbass. So you don't need to see a actual relationship, dumbass. Okay, we're seeing right here, dumbass, that Thunes has a Ripple partnership and a Swift partnership. It doesn't mean all three are bumping uglies, dumbass. Okay? Some people are really fucking stupid in the comment section. Crypto Hog, I'm not seeing any partnerships. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You don't need any, dumbass. That's why they call it open source, asshat. India is at the forefront of payments innovation. A decade ago, this is just about that same time, Ripple came into India with UPI, Universal Payment Interface. Ripple came in about 9-10 years ago with Google, official partners with Google for National Payments Corporation of India utilizing the UPI. A decade ago, India introduced UPI, a real-time payment system that has completely transformed how people transact. Raise the bar. See, I just showed you Swift right here is talking about Ripple, but they're not mentioning the name. 2017 is when this happened. Now, it's 2026, Crypto Hulk. It's not 2017. Okay, dumbass, here we go again. So they announced when these companies announce shit, they've already done it. Just a little thought, food for thought for you, okay? Because you're mentally starving. Just a little food for thought. When the Google-backed payments company Ripple article came out, they've already done shit, okay? I've never seen them come out and say, yep, we're going to do this, and then later say, oh, yeah, well, that didn't quite work. Sorry about that. No. Come on, let's grow up here, all right? They announce it because they've already done it. So if they announced it in 2017, that means in 2016, that would be 10 years ago. I could see in 2015, 16, they start working on shit and then announce it in 17. Ah, now that makes sense, Crypto Hulk, because here Swift is talking about a decade ago. Yes. So what I said, yeah, the article came out in 17, but you know they started doing this shit in 2016 or 15. So it was 10 years ago. So Swift is talking about India 10 years ago with the UPI and then payments. That's all Ripple right there. They're not going to come out and tell you. That's why you watch Crypto Hulk show. I have the evidence. I'm showing you what was going on 10 years ago in India with their payment system. Ripple is right there with Google. I showed you the article, okay? You don't have to believe it. It's your choice. But I bet you believe in Santa Claus, don't you? I fucking knew it. All right. You believe in price predicting channels, don't you? I knew it. You thought XRP was going to $1,000 January 1st, didn't you? Wow. Now, as the world's fastest growing major economy and largest recipient of inbound remittances, it has set an ambition to make cross-border transactions just as seamless. We're talking about Payments Vision 2025. The Reserve Bank of India outlined an ambition to propel our payment systems further, aligned with the G20 goals to enhance speed, low cost, access, and transparency of cross-border transactions. That won't be privacy coins, folks. Now, the banks want to have their privacy, but not for us. Now, here's what we got going on. Swift says we have a shared ambition for cross-border payments. Oh, they do, huh? Is Swift working on anything in particular? See, look, Swift's not going away. All the dumbass channels out there. Oh, yeah, the quantum financial system is going to replace Swift. No, it's not. Swift ain't going anywhere. They're going to utilize crypto, blockchain, and quantum technology. Swift's not going anywhere. Swift shares the Reserve Bank of India's ambition to modernize cross-border payments in line with G20 goals. So, the Swift India joint venture has driven positive change in the domestic market for the past 10 years. I just got done showing you that Google-backed Ripple and the Indian payment system joined together 10 years ago. Then I showed you the biggest banks of India are all Ripple partners. And then what does Swift say here? They're forming a joint venture with India. Oh, shit. I think we all know where this goes. But Crypto Hulk, I didn't see any relationship. I didn't see any notice that Swift joined Ripple. They don't need to join Ripple, dumbass. I just got done saying that shit. They're using it. You don't need to be a Ripple partner to use Ripple, dummy. It's an open platform. Anybody can build on it, dummy. Alrighty then. By working with our global community through implementations of ISO 20020, do you own the ISO coins? Do you? Well, Ethereum's not one. Bitcoin's not one. Well, Chainlink's not one. Oh, shit. I showed you on my short little video, the ISO cryptos. Might want to go watch that. Might want to go watch it again. It says 75% of payments on Swift's network can go in 10 minutes, often in seconds. Oh, nice. Oh, they talk about Axis Bank. Now, that's on that list. Remember, Google-backed Ripple, blah, 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 article I just showed you? Axis Bank's right there. Oh, wait, look here. HDFC Bank. That's a Ripple partner. I just showed you that article a second ago. And then we got ICICI Bank, State Bank of India. How interesting. All the Ripple partners come together. See right here. We don't need to have a Ripple Swift official partnership. You don't have to have that. Ripple is open sourced. Swift can build on it if they want. They don't never have to talk to David Schwartz if they don't want to, okay? Although if it was me, I'd be like, David Schwartz, give me some down low information I need to know. Let me look here. I'm just kind of cherry picking this article. Let me go to the next one. Here is Swift. Right here. What's Swift saying? Let's do a copy paste. A new standard. Now that's interesting. Swift's talking about a new standard. A new standard what? For cross-border consumer originated payment. Cross-border payment. A new standard for cross-border payments, huh? Here's what Swift says. Swift is not going to be replaced by Ripple. All these dumb people for years. I've been hearing them say this dumb shit for years. Oh, Ripple's going to replace Swift. Or Swift's going to be replaced. And what is it? Some group of people. I can't remember all this crazy shit they're talking about. We're taking a bold step toward making cross-border payments as seamless as domestic ones. Swift says we're taking a bold step. Swift says in 2026, that's right now, that's right now. In 2026, Swift says we will be launching a new scheme designed to deliver fast, predictable, well, that's not Bitcoin or Ethereum, and transparent international payments. Oh, we're launching a new scheme? So, wait a second. Developed in collaboration with more than 40 banks. Swift payment scheme, a new payment scheme. Swift's involved in payments. Oh, man. So, they're not going to be taken over by anybody, Crypto. Wait a second. No, they have to. These YouTubers have been saying for years that Swift's going to be taken over and we're all going to be saved and set free from all the oppression. The quantum financial system is going to save everybody. The QFS. Swift's not going anywhere, and Swift will be adapting through HBAR, quantum safe computing, okay? It's going to be through HBAR and Ripple, Seals Q, all the shit we already know. Swift is right now developed. They said developed, all done. Developed. You have develop, and then you add an ED. That's past tense. Developed in collaboration. It's already done. Swift has a new payment. It might be called Linnea. I'm not sure. Linnea, whatever you want. I prefer Linnea. It's already done. It says developed with a D in collaboration with 40 banks. And all these banks are Ripple partners. I'm not saying Swift joined Ripple. They don't need to, dummy. We've already said this about 20 times now. All they got to do is use Ripple technology. So if they're partnering with the banks and the banks are using Ripple, guess what? Inadvertently, Swift's using Ripple technology, dumbasses out there that are haters. Swift does not need to join Ripple, dummy. Ripple technology can be used by Swift without any partnerships, okay? Just so I'd let the dumb people know that. The Swift payments scheme, you notice how they're calling it Swift payments scheme? You notice how they're not saying we have a crypto platform? I want you guys to see this. This is what I'm talking about. This is how they tell you without telling you. Oh, they're just talking about some kind of payment scheme, whatever the fuck that means, Crypto Hog. They just got 40 of the world's biggest banks. That's not a big deal. Then they keep talking about some mumbo jumbo payment scheme. Whatever. What is the price? Just what is the price, and is it going up tomorrow? That's all I want to know. It's just, is there a crypto, and is it going up tomorrow? That's all I need to. I don't need to understand anything else. Okay. This new scheme. Okay, let's say this. The new Swift crypto payment platform now all of a sudden starts getting more interesting, right? The new Swift payments platform made in conjunction with Hedera, Ripple, Algorand, let's even say Consensus. Oh, with Linnea. Oh, now it's kind of starting to sound a little more interesting, huh? All you got to do is change the words. It will be delivered. Now, what is Swift calling it? An MVP, most valuable player. An MVP will be delivered in H1, January, February, March 2026. Maybe that's why everything's going all crazy. Now is the time to get good information. You know how Crypto Hawk always sees stuff ahead of time. Now's a good time to have access to really good information. Shit moves real fast. Before you know it, crypto can get released. Before you know it, it's $2 to $3 to $5. Oh shit, just missed out. Fuck. Yep, that's how it works, man. You're paying for information. Information helps you do amazing things. If you don't have information, you can't do anything. That's what computers do. They give you information, and with that information, you can make millions. See how this works? It's not necessary. It takes a lot of hard work, and energy. And then if you have the right information, oh man, that's how it goes. Most valuable player will be delivered in the first quarter of this year. I think Swift is telling us they're going to release Linnea and their whole new ISO 20022. What do they call it? Swift Payments Scheme. That would be real. Maybe that's why all these whales are getting out. Maybe that's why these whales are getting out of all the speculative dumb shit and getting into, they're going to be ready to jump in. Maybe they already have pre-allocated shares of crypto. Maybe they don't need to buy them now. Maybe they just own them when the switch is flipped. And then they put their tokenization on top. Like, I don't have all the answers to this stuff. All I know is this. Let's get in early. Let's get in early while all this crypto's cheap. Linnea is super cheap. It's like 66% off cheap. I'm showing you right here. They're going to deliver this payment scheme January, February, March of this year. That's what they say. Now, they can always pause. That's what, I can't tell you when. I'm not giving a price prediction. I'm showing you when. They're telling us. They are telling us, not me telling you. They are telling us first quarter 2026. Now, whether they do it or not, I don't know. It's what they say. Are you ready? Are you ready for any of these cryptos we're discussing? That if they go up a lot, are you ready? That's the key. What you're probably going to do, some of you, is wait to see what happens. And once it goes up, try to quickly get in. Oh, just like everybody else done. Oh, not a great strategy. Just thought I'd let you know that. So let me click out of this. Here's another platform, or here's another page of this Swift. It looks like they're getting ready to release something, everybody. I'm just saying. Is this Lynn? Thank you, Hulk. You are the best. Lynn. I try my best, Lynn, to get you all prepared. Trying to show you the facts right here. The next Swift page, building the digital payment stack of the future. You know what a stack is? Yeah, it's a stack. Here's what my opinion would be. A stack of different technologies and cryptos to get a job done. Swift, again, does not have to partner with any of these companies. All Swift has to do is just join a bank or a bunch of banks like they already are. And then Swift can just have everybody they can stack it, like the article says, stack of the future. Let's go. We're working with 40 financial institutions to add a block. Oh, here we go. Oh, now they're telling us. Now they're telling us the cat is out of the bag. We're working with 40 financial. Now, what 40 institutions are they going to work with? The biggest in the world. And guess what? All these biggest of the world, 90% of them are already Ripple partners. If it's a good crypto with a good use case and it's ISO, it's involved in this. If you have a crypto that's ISO, it's involved in this. By doing so Swift's talking about Swift is talking about adding their blockchain-based ledger to our infrastructure stack. Oh, man, it's coming, everybody. First quarter this year. I think that's why all the cray-cray is happening right now. All the speculators know from here on out, real-world use case crypto. None of this dumb shit buying and selling and pumping and dumping and shit. That's shit's fucking over. I think that's what is happening right now. By doing so, we will extend our trusted platform into a crypto environment. Unlock the potential for instant, always-on transactions. Is Ethereum instant? No. Is Bitcoin instant? No. What cryptos are really getting hit? A lot of cryptos are getting hit, but the king cryptos now are all tumbling. Real world use case. Oh, you're seeing it now, aren't you? As this news comes forward, all the price. See, what happens is this. Everybody knows Bitcoin and Ethereum are the biggest. And when they dump, all the speculative dumb shit people that have bought Bitcoin, XRP, and all, then they start selling off too. See, they look at Bitcoin and Ethereum are selling. Okay, I'm going to sell. Why are you selling? Well, because they're selling. Why are they selling? I don't know. They're just selling. So that's why I'm selling. Do you see what's going on? Now, in Crypto Hulk Show, we're like this. We look over, we see Bitcoin and Ethereum whales selling. Then we see all these dumb shit people selling. And what the fuck are we doing? We're buying. We're buying and we're laughing. Oh my God. Now you're able to get XRP at $1.58. Oh shit. You don't have to pay $4 anymore. It's $1.58. And the dumb shit people, all they care about is price. Are you now seeing kind of what's going on? So the Bitcoin whales, they're for day one. The Ethereum whales from day one. The cheating Ethereum free pass and all that. They're selling off to get their money because they know the days of speculation with dumb shit crypto are over. So they sell off. Now, you get all these dumb shit people that don't watch Crypto Hulk Show. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Their favorite YouTubers talking price predictions of XRP at $1,000 January 1st and then a $750 XRP right now. That guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. So they're all getting their cheeks clapped. And on Crypto Hulk Show, we're sitting here, bored as fuck. Oh, shit, there we go. I'll buy that one. That's cheap. And we're just waiting for all this shit to go down. We're looking at all this crazy. Why are you giving price predictions? Why are you selling off? Why are you trying to get trades on your XRP? Crypto Hulk people are looking around like, damn, these people are fucking nutso, Crypto Hulk. Like, I'm telling you. Because they don't focus on fundamentals. They're always trying to chase the shiny metal objects or whatever, you know? It's truly sad. What is the Swift blockchain-based ledger? Are you hearing this? Holler if you hear me. A blockchain providing a shared real-time record of transitions between financial resolutions designed for instant, always-on payments. See, SWIFT now has a blockchain-based shared ledger. SWIFT is not being replaced. All those social media people that taught you about the cabal or whatever, somebody's going to take, look, SWIFT, let me say it for like 3 millionth time. SWIFT is not going anywhere. Ripple is not replacing SWIFT. What has SWIFT done? See, let's read what SWIFT has done. It's very simple. If you're at a 6th grade level, you should be able to understand what I'm talking about right now. 6th graders out there shouldn't even be watching my show. Way too much cussing and sexual innuendos on this program. SWIFT has a crypto blockchain ledger. SWIFT has a payment scheme. What is that? They have a crypto. There's going to be a crypto that might be used to facilitate their transactions. Maybe they're using it. It'll be used. SWIFT doesn't have to own it. Okay. They're telling you, SWIFT is telling you they have a blockchain and a payment stack. That includes crypto, everybody. It's how all this thing goes. What's the crypto platform? Linnea. That's the coin that I got. Okay. How are we doing as far as time? 15 minutes left. Let me check some comments. That's why we watch Hulk. Mel Louise. Lynn says, come tomorrow, they will regret not listening to you. I told friends 25 minutes cities years ago, and they told me I was an idiot. Look, what we do is we just look at facts, okay? I pull up articles. I show you what SWIFT is showing us. They're saying the first quarter of this year. Well, we got one more month after this. SWIFT says they're going to release their ISO crypto ledger payment system stack. They call it a stack. Real world use case coming in. Maybe this is what sets off the prices and they skyrocket. I don't know. I don't want to fill anybody with hopium. So what I like to do is have a reality-based, fact-based program and just show you what they're doing and what they're saying. I like to see both. I don't necessarily care what they say. I like to see what they do and then what they say and make sure that they're the same, right? All right. Floridian. No, hold on a minute. Okay, hold on a minute Let me check. Floridian. I guess you paid. I'll have to look on my account. I only have I'm seeing the 100 here. And if you're saying that's complete, then you must have paid either off the show or I missed the other 4. Because I'm... Yeah, I'm not seeing the first 4. I'll have to go back on my computer and look. But yeah, I'll look on my computer after the show here. All right. Let us go. India. We got the Thunes. Both of those Thunes done. Okay, here is the deep dive for Swift. I'll probably close the show out with that. 10 minutes. I'll try to go through as fast as I can. What's the likelihood of Swift collaborating or integrating with Ripple technology? Again, what I've found is this basically, is that Swift doesn't have to partner with Ripple. They can partner with these banks that use Ripple. Swift can build their own platform, which they did. They have their own stack, which they're going to release in the next 1 to 2 months. That's why I kind of decided to go with this 3-month membership deal, because I think the next 3 months are going to be kind of concerning, or let's say very active. Okay, I think we're going to have a very active next 1, 2, 3 months. So I just figured, fuck it. Let's make sure everybody gets through all this dumb shit in one piece. I don't want anybody hanging after they join a month and they got 2 more months. No, I'm like, fuck it. The next 2 to 3 months, you pay once and let's get through all this dumb shit. Okay. Because this is what I'm seeing here. This is a big fucking deal. Swift has announced they're all done. They're all done with it all. They're done. And they're going to release it in this first quarter. And then guess what? All those ISO cryptos, all the real world use crypto, these are just for payments. These aren't the cryptos that solve all the world problems. These are payments type related ISO cryptos. There's cryptos that do a lot of things that are not ISO. Then there's some cryptos that are ISO, but not 20022. So what we're seeing here is Swift is going to unleash this payments platform stack anytime in the next 2 months, okay? This is what we're seeing here. Swift has been, that's past tense and currently, has been actively modernizing its infrastructure with blockchain elements and has shifted. Swift has shifted the old stuff. Remember, all people say, oh, Swift's going to crash and burn. No, it's not. That's so fucking stupid. The dumbasses say that. Swift is going to shift towards building its own permissioned shared ledger in partnership with consensus on the Linnea. This is what Grok is saying, on the Linnea blockchain. And that's the Linnea crypto. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. Rather than adopting external solutions like Ripple's. See right there, okay? I typed in a question. Here's the question to Grok. What's the likelihood of Swift collaborating or integrating with Ripple technology? The answer I got is what I just read to you. Swift has been actively modernizing its infrastructure, the old system, and it has a what? Blockchain elements to the new. Now, they're still going to run the old, I think, parallel with the new. Swift's focus has shifted towards building its own permissioned shared ledger. It's not going to die, everybody. All these dumbasses saying Swift's going away, those are the biggest dumb shits on the fucking planet. Swift built this with a partnership with consensus on the what? Linnea blockchain. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk, you were right like 4 or 5 months ago to buy that Linnea. Of course I was. But Crypto Hulk, the price dumped. The price dumped so bad on Linnea. I know. I don't fucking care. It's not my concern. Well, right now it's super cheap. If you want to buy it, you could buy yours for 1/3. You could get the same amount that I did for like 1/3 less. I paid a few $1,000. It's now worth $1,000. The amount that I bought, you could spend $1,000 right now and get the amount that I got. So Swift went with consensus on the Linnea blockchain rather than adopting solutions like Ripple's. Okay. This positions Swift as a competitor to Ripple. No, it's not. Grok's wrong. So let me go on down the line here. So what I also did, let's say this. Let's play devil's advocate. So Swift doesn't use Ripple. Okay, I own consensus. They're going to use that. I win. So either way, if they use Ripple, I win. I own Ripple. If they use consensus, I win. I got consensus. Ta-da! So that's how I got my shit set up, all right? Not too fucking difficult. It's called hedging. And I got about the same amount of Ripple and that I do of Linnea. So whatever one wins, I win. Brad Garlinghouse, last April 2025, speculated. He said about Swift is either going to integrate or get replaced. They're going to integrate. I already showed you. They're going to integrate. They already showed us already. They're using Linnea. But who's to say Linnea doesn't run on top of the XRP ledger? Ta-da! Swift can very well work with consensus and have a Linnea blockchain and crypto, and then that runs on the XRP ledger. They don't need the permission for that. Now, they will have a permissioned platform that can run on an XRP ledger. But they don't have to be buddy-buddy with Ripple. They don't have to have that. But they're going to need the XRP as a bridge, huh? Yeah, oh shit. See, look, Ripple provides the platform, and they have a native token called XRP that acts like a bridge. The XRP is not designed to buy shit with. The XRP is designed to be a bridge currency for 2 to 5 seconds. That's the purpose of it. You're not going to be out buying shit with XRP. You could, but that's not how it's designed to be used. So you don't have to build on the XRP ledger, but you will put your platform on the ledger, which then gives value to the XRP itself and drives the cost up because it has to bridge transactions. So you don't have to partner with Ripple. These dumb shits out there, well, they're not a Ripple partner at all. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, but they're going to run on the Ripple ledger, dumbass. Ha, ha, ha. These people have no idea. It's so fucking embarrassing. I can't go on X to these chat rooms, or I don't respond to 90% of these dumb shit comments because these people have no fucking clue. They're always trying to be so smart. Where's your fucking channel? If you're so fucking smart, where's your channel? How many people follow you? You got memberships? No, because no one's going to put up money for dumb shit people, okay? Now, Swift shows that they're working with Linnea, Hedera right here. Now, it's speculated. Grok saying Swift is a speculated partner with Hedera. That would give it the quantum computer protection right there. And then Stellar's involved with Swift. It's mentioned in their interoperability plans in 2025. So Stellar, I've got some Stellar now. Under 8,000 of them, but I still got some. So I'd pick up Linnea, Ripple, HBAR, and Stellar. Me personally, not telling you what to do at all. And I'm going to give a price prediction. All these cryptos right now, March 1st, will be worth $1,000 each. That's my price prediction. Now, Swift, here we go. One last crypto to talk about. Swift is integrated into the DTCC. We got two cryptos now. Whoa, my mistake. The Depository Trust Clearing Corporation is partnered with Swift because that's how they get the money in and out. In and out is with Swift. Swift's the messaging. Well, we all know the DTCC uses R3 Corda, and one of the cryptos on the R3 Corda platform is XDC. Let's take a look here. And here's your evidence right there. Let me get it to you here in about 10 seconds. There you go. Okay, hold on. We've got Floridian. You know, I thought I wrote down 400 on my other list. That's what I did. But I'll make a note of it right here. That's just straight. I remember writing it down. I just forgot who did it. 400 was on one. So that's January 17. Because I'm seeing one. I'm going to take that as January 17, 42 minutes. Or 11. What? 11/17/25. Okay, I can look that up. All right. Just do this. Floridian, take pictures of that shit. I need to see your screen. Some people do this. They'll show me a super chat that they made one, but it doesn't show their screen name or how much they made a super chat for. I'm like, what? What are you doing? So look, rather than me have to go back, it's tough for me to look back some of this stuff. Just take a screenshot of your screen name, the date, the amount, and make sure it adds up to 500. And then shoot it to me on my social media. Let's go through that. Instagram. You could send me a message. Here's the profile page. Copy and paste. There's the Instagram. 11/17. Okay. Wow, it's like 4 months ago. Holy shit. You've been working on it, huh? Well, instead of 1 month, now you got 3 months. Fuck. That's good. That payment didn't go through in November. All of it. You just let it sit there. So now you get 3 months. All right. My ex. Let me copy paste my Twitter X. There. Screen name, date, payment, amount, adding up to 500. There you go. Okay, I wanted to show real quick. Okay, DTCC. So you got Swift. I showed you who's involved with Swift. Now, the DTCC clears all these derivative trades on every stock exchange in the entire world. They work with R3 Corda. I just showed you that evidence right there. R3 Corda is going to use XDC. And the DTCC is going to use Canton coin. Here we go. Canton Network. There we go. So that is a wrap. There, I continually paste that for you. So now we know right there, Canton Coin, DTCC. They're telling you what they're using, man. The DT, okay, the R3 Corda, DTCC, Project Ion. Okay, here we go. Here's right here. Here's the DTCC showing you what crypto they're going to use, and that's R3. They're going to use the R3 Corda platform, and I just showed you the evidence where the R3 Corda platform chose XDC. Now, I can't do any more than show you that. The price is low as it ever could be. Do you want to wait for it to go to $5 before you buy it? Is that what we're trying to do here? Is, well, Crypto Hulk, the price is only 3 cents. Something's wrong. No, what's wrong is you're not understanding what I'm showing you. I'm showing you the biggest in the entire world, the DTCC. I'm showing you the R3 Corda XDC connection and the Canton coin. It doesn't get any bigger than this. I can't help that the prices are cheap. What's going to happen a year, 2 years from now when it's like $500 a piece? Oh, man. I didn't understand what Crypto Hulk was trying to say. Yeah, you fucked up. So you're going to be that guy with the sign at Costco on the weekend, hiding your face. Nobody can see it. It'll say, I will suck dick for XRP. That'll be you. All righty. We are at 1 hour and 7 minutes, and this crazy show is over. There's my deep dive. Oh, right here. Let's do a copy and a paste. Here is, hold on. I got to drop these before I close the show. Linnea is Ethereum. Swift confirms. Linnea blockchain for payment. There's your evidence for that. I didn't get time to get into that one. But I'm already past due. I got to go. All right. This program's over. You've got a tremendous amount of information. Straight up facts. Prices are cheap. Everybody can afford them now. Some of this shit's never been cheaper. I'm not saying it's the cheapest for all of them, but some of these cryptos have never been this cheap. You have an opportunity to get in on Quant for like what, $55? That shit's almost like, oh man. You got an opportunity to get a Crypto Hulk membership, 3 months, $500 while we go through. If this takes off, oh man. I don't know. Maybe it's next year. I have no idea. I'm not trying to do false hope shit. Whenever this takes off, congratulations. If you've been watching Crypto Hulk, if you're a member, you're getting more personal information. I can get on the phone. We can deep dive something for you. I can look something up. We can discuss. You can ask the scare questions. Crypto Hulk, oh my God, what's going to fucking happen if this and that? It's designed to get you through without doing anything stupid. What I don't want you to do is to not know shit and then, okay, I'm going to sell this really quick so I can get into this. Don't, just give me a call. Before you start thinking, don't even think, just give me a call. Let me know what you're going to do before you do it, okay? It might be one of these things where I might say, grab a parachute, okay? All right. I'm out of here. I got to go do some leg workout and then a cold plunge. I got to turn on the cold plunge. And I will see you in the next broadcast.